Hello people and welcome back to News Review. This week's news is not that long, only a couple of new cards. If you are a new or returning player, I do recommend you check out my new player guide. It will help you better understand what I'm saying in the video. As always, open up the patch notes, link in the description if you want to follow along. Additionally, I'm trying out a new thing where I buy a guild stage for every 10 subscribers I hit, which will give you a diamond if it's your first time clearing it. Thank you so much for 480 subscribers. The next milestone will be at 490 subscribers, so subscribe and also join the guild as well as the Discord, both codes in the description if you want to participate and be notified of that. Alright, the main character of this is supposed to be the AR of dragons from Sepulchre, but really they're not that good. Let's get started with the new ultimate stage card, a Fire Beast Harvard, CD6. You can choose your own type to be converted into protected runestones, and you also inherit beast attack for 1 round. For the ability of choosing your own type to be protected runestones, people have theorized that this has good synergy with Gabimaru, the main jackpot of the Hell's Paradise series, because it allows specific runestones to not be exploded, and then allows you to activate specific Crodon card abilities, where previously he would explode, the corresponding runestone, and then you wouldn't get to drag it into his character. Moving on, we have the AR of dragons from Sepulchre. They're mostly really bad. The water one is bad, the fire one is bad, the dark one is bad, the light one is the only one that might not be bad. It gives you extra HP for dragons, but for light dragons, you get extra attack instead. And also you get CD -5 upon entry. This stat boost is really the only one that's good, and then maybe the dark one, but ignoring puzzle shield is something that Azathoth already does, so like it's really just all of them are bad. Don't do any of these ARs. There are way better ARs to do, is essentially what I'm saying. Next, you have a new Water Elf Dragonware made from the Water Elf Daji in the Evoking shop. I completely forgot that this card existed. I even said last time that I'm like, oh, Trio's the last one, right? No. That being said, this Dragonware is decent. I mean, it's a CD -2 Dragonware, but only for Water Elves as usual. So it's okay. I mean, it's just okay. Evoking coins aren't hard to come by, so it might be worth doing this. The 5 attribute Rapture continues onto the Earth attribute. Last week it was Fire. You can get some cards from here. Don't expect too much though. If you already have a good amount of cards already in your inventory, they will probably be dupes, but that might just be me being pessimistic as well. You get new stuff in the Soul Exchange shop. I mean, you're probably overflowing on souls as well at this point, because you can make them in your secret base, so feel free to spend all the souls on whatever the heck you want. Prometheus and Nero have skill enhancements. It basically just boosts to the multipliers of their leader skills to make them more viable after the absolute power creep that Hell's Paradise did. So you'll be able to use them for a little while longer. And the second new card is the bi-weekly stage card, Dark Elf Bloom of Resilience Lilac. This is a CD4 card. Tap 3 columns to turn them into Elf Heart Moonstones, and you get a damage reduction for 2 rounds. If the enemies are beasts or dragons, you get extra damage reduction. This card is not that useful because both these effects are, kind of subpar. For the celebration events, a couple of things. One, the 2 returning ultimate stages. One is Sinful Essence Mother of Lust. This is an Earth Human card that I have never used in my life, so clear that once. Next is Rapacious Appetite Sebastiano. This is an Earth Demon that is really good because it is a fixed board where you can choose half of it. I use this a lot in Napoleon, and I mean, I'm sure it'll come in handy in the future as well. The other thing is that the entire LR Pass actually is half off. They worded it terribly last week, or maybe I just didn't see it. The whole thing is half off. They just added some new stages in the other section. So go ahead, farm your heart out. Everything is half off. Just go ahead. It's a great source of diamonds. And I will once again plug the farming guide one more time, because why not? That's it for this week's news review. It is pretty short. If you like this, please leave a like. If you have any questions, leave it down in the comments below. And if you like this in general, please subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And I'll see you in the next video. See ya!